Hey everybody, I wanted to show you a couple of things that my husband and I have been working on around the house today. As new homeowners, I find that there's like a ton of things to do and I'm not really sure where to start all the time or where to prioritize our budget and our time, but this is what we're doing today. So not only, I've shown another video, I think I've got the mirror up in our powder room or whatever we're calling this, but I put up a little shelf with some spring decorations, these little bunnies from Home Goods, and that white shelf is from Target. And then it came in a 2-pack, that white shelf, so we put the second one here by the front door and garage door so we can put sunglasses and keys and stuff like that on it. And there is my husband working on our front yard with a very strangely rigged up sprinkler thing he's got going on there. So this is the first time we're really spending any time out in our yard. And getting the dead leaves up and starting our spring cleaning. And so we're not really sure, entirely where to start outside of like raking and trying to think about killing weeds and obviously mowing. So we mowed the lawn for the first time, and then spreading some grass seed to try and fill in a lot of patchy areas. So that's an ongoing project. I'm completely new to yard work, so we're gonna work on that. And I put up a little bunny that I got at Hobby Lobby, and he's kind of cute, kind of matches a little bit the bunnies that are in the bathroom. And then something I'm going to be working on here is this one closet that we have. This is the state of things. I have taken everything out and I've got a lot of organizing to do because I had just stuff like thrown in there, and it still needs a good clean out and a good organization because it wasn't working, everything that I had in there. And then this front closet, I also need to redo because this totally doesn't work either. It's got our scarves and hats and stuff on the floor there in that bin on the bottom. And then a completely empty, one of those, what is that, like 6-shelf, you can like put sweaters or shirts or blankets or anything on there. Obviously it's not being used at all. And then I've got winter coats, and we don't really need those anymore. So that is what I'm going to be working on, and I'll show you once I make a little bit of progress. And of course, while I clean, I've got Unique Sweets on in the background. Has anybody ever watched this show? It's ridiculous, and it makes me super hungry, and everything on the show looks amazing. So I'm watching that. Oh, and they're in Chicago this episode. Cool. Yeah, I'm just going to keep that on in the background because I like a little noise. A bunch of stuff out of that front that one closet that I'm cleaning out, and I've actually put everything up here on that rack that came with the house. So I've got like my broom and my mop and my steam cleaner and Swiffers and things like that, snow shovels. And I like it better having all these things out here because before they were just laying around cluttering up those closets and not doing me a lot of good. So I put them all out here, and I think they're much handier. I just gave the floor a quick wipe down. I went over it once really quick with the mop. And then I went over it by hand because there's a lot of like little bits and stuff to pick up. And there is a light in there, but it's not really good, so I'm not going to bother turning it on. But this entire closet, as well as most of the closets in this house, need to be repainted or washed or something like that, because I don't think you can see too well from how I have it. But yeah, now you can definitely see better all the scuffs and things on the wall. And a lot of what I have found in this house, as I'm sure many new homeowners and first-time homeowners find themselves kind of wondering when the last time anybody cleaned this house that they just moved into. And that's what I'm wondering at the moment is when, there we go, is when did this house last get a deep clean? I'm holding my phone, so stupid, looks like I broke my finger. Okay, is when, like, I'm wondering when this house got a deep clean last, because everything is, since like I've been cleaning really well in like nooks and crannies and closets and things like that, everything's like kind of gross and hasn't been vacuumed or washed or wiped in a really long time. The joys of homeownership. But I'm going to, well, first I'm going to learn how to hold this thing more steadily. I'm also going to bring my husband some water because he's been outside for a while and he hasn't had anything to drink, so I'm going to try and be a nice wife and bring him a little something. And I have a ton of junk down the stairs that needs to go up. There he is. Hi, I'm taping you. Yeah, I brought you some water. So I figure you're well overdue. Okay, so here's the finished product. of the closet that's a little bit closer to the, well, a lot closer to the living room and kitchen. So at the top I have some extra paper towels, which I hope I don't buy such a big pack next time, and the plastic like Target and grocery store bags that I return every time I go grocery shopping. The bag on the left are reusable grocery bags, in the middle are paper bags, and the right are plastic bags. And I do like just to keep a stash because I'm weird and I like to have bags with bags in them. And then I've got toilet paper that is for the powder room down here. Lots of paper towels and some Swiffer stuff, dustpans, a little vacuum. And at the bottom I have a mat with our basement slippers. Those are my husband's on the left, my basement slippers are in the middle, and those are my Hello Kitty house slippers. And then our very front closet that's here in our entryway. Sorry, I'm holding my phone this way because my husband said it's better to hold it this way rather than vertically, so I'm going to try it and see what the video ends up like. But the top shelf, I really don't have much to put on there right now. I hung some of our jackets and moved out our winter wear and put in some lighter weight jackets. And then I've got the umbrellas down on the bottom. And obviously I like putting a mat or a little carpet down on the bottom of all my closets for some reason. But anyway, and then my husband's shoes and my shoes will go in here, replacing I had a little black mat that I put in the paper towel closet with the slippers and such. That little shoe mat used to be over here, but I didn't like it there anymore. So now when we walk in, we're just going to take our shoes off and put them directly into that closet. And, you know, our guests can do that too if they'd like, but otherwise they don't have to. So the only thing for now that's left for both of these is getting them like either repainted or at least washing the walls, which I'm certainly no expert on, but I could try. But that's pretty much it. I don't know why I keep coming back to this bathroom for the mirror, but oh well, that's what I want to do. So I feel better now that that's done. I feel like spring cleaning's kind of underway, and that's always a good feeling. And I don't really know what we're going to do for the rest of the night. I don't really have any plans, so I'll see you soon. I'm just going to take a break for a little while. We haven't really decided what we're going to do for dinner yet, so I'm just vegging and watching TV. And Hugo is here to watch TV with me. Hold on. There he is. Hi. The flash is giving you shiny eyeballs. Anyway, whoa. I've got some watermelon and some iced coffee, and apparently Unique Sweets is on like all afternoon, so we're gonna watch that. Right? Okay, he's not being very social. Hi. You have very shiny eyes. Anything you want to say? Other than that the TV's loud and the neighborhood's loud right now? No? Okay. Oh, we'll put a flash on. Okay, anyway. Here's Culver's. This is where we're getting dinner. Are we going in or are we doing drive-thru? Okay. My husband does not like the drive-thru for some strange reason. Why don't you like the drive-thru? As I blind you with the iPhone light. Why don't you like the drive-thru?
I don't know.
Okay. Here's our dinner. I got a concrete mixer from Culver's Oreo because I love everything Oreo. And my husband just got a soda. And then we have fries. I don't want to just put them on the table. And I got a single butter burger. And my husband got fries and a mushroom and Swiss. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And now we're going to watch something, and I'm going to get a plate for those because it's kind of icky just putting them on the table. I don't like that. Yeah, I'll use these. I have a very lovely collection of high quality plastic plates from Target. So this is probably strange, but I don't, I'm not really in the mood for this concrete mixer, like how thick it was. So I wanted a milkshake, and I just added some of my almond milk there. And I think this time, what is it, the original, no, unsweetened vanilla. So I put a little almond milk in to the mixer and blended it up for a second, and now it's milkshake consistency. That's what I was in the mood for. Okay, that's it. We're gonna find a movie to watch and enjoy our dinner, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hugo wanted to say goodnight. Say goodnight. Bye.